Alright, today we're watching season 4, episode number 9 of Reincarnated as a Slime. We have started our expedition or adventure with Milim and Kagali and all of the squad, but it looks like Maribol's plan will come into effect pretty soon here. It was a great episode, and I'm sure that this episode will be too. So without further ado, let's run the intro and hop right into this. Yo, why is she dressed like she going to a funeral, though? Do all elves know each other? Did that look they gave each other? Feels like she's in on it. That man claiming thought he was him, bro. We clowned him. Does falling even hurt her, though? Like, if we're honest. Whoa. Jesus. Dude, the spell rings in this, they always look like the ones in Konosuba. God damn. Bro, there's a whole city down there. An elf kingdom? Always. Right, they said that Milim was the cause here. So was Kazalim like a ruler? Like a high-ranking? Wait, what? They just decided to become Dark Elves? Is that how that works? I see. That does suck, I mean... Like, nobody deserves to have that happen, especially because Milim just feels, based on how they talk about her, she just feels so unstable earlier in her life. It's a beautiful town, though. So depending on how long elves live, Kazalim's old self might have known her. Damn. Milim's like, this looks familiar. Did I nuke a place like this in the past? I wonder if they would know. It's been a long time, but... I'm sure Rimuru can bypass it. Yeah, we're gonna hit it? Oh, because her thing can ignore shit? Just destroys the ruined site. And mind you, Kazalim already left a trap. Or it's gonna activate something. Right. Bunch of goobers. That's so cool that you can look at signs like a map or spells, sorry. I mean, I feel like Kazalim would know. Right? Also knowing he could just straight up do it. Oh. I mean, I was waiting for the moment he just walks up and just...この扉の魔法術式は大別して3つ。扉の封鎖を目的としたものと、地脈から流れ込むエネルギーを壁全体へ巡らせているもの。空戦開けさせないための罠。起動させたら地脈のエネルギーが途絶え、この階層を照らす光も消える。侵入者の排除に全エネルギーが回されるわけだ。They got him. Like, what does that mean? 魔法術式だな。俺だけならちんぷんかんぷんだけど。What do you mean he uses all the light energy to take me out? Bro, they were ready for this to be an entire thing. They're more impressed than sad about it. And the good thing is Raphael could recite everything. Bro, that's sick. That bodybuilder, bro.
調査員たちに不穏な動きはあったか？いや、何もなかったのだ。思念伝達や魔法通話なら 私には
She
筒
would
抜
have
け
made
な
the
のだ。
connection.
魂の回廊がつながっていれば
Hold
秘匿
up.
回線の構築が可能です
My bad.
とりあえず今日は寝るか。
I'm so curious to see what this whole reactor activation thing is.
遠足かよ。
Yeah. Man, fire this fool.
一気に圧迫感が増したっす
Well, I
ね。
bet.
なんだかテンペスト
There's
の
no
ダンジョンみた
airflow.
いだな。
What is this?
魔力感知で調べてるが、まるで迷路だ。
この壁が当時の生活を
Whoa,
描い
so
て
the
るみたいで
original
す。
town?
状態が
Look at the flames. I wonder if you can see
これだけで
Milim.
美術品としての価値があるぞ。
おとぎ話でしか語られないような古代文明の一端にこうして触れることができる
Yeah,
なんて。
that's crazy.
そう言われてみるとなんとなく。
Yeah, I bet. When you glassed it.
そうか。友達の古竜が殺されたのをきっかけに魔王に覚醒した。
Right, and I'm curious to see if that baby dragon is the dragon that they
大
got.
昔だが、ミリムにとっては思い出なんだよな。
腹減っただろう。お昼にしようか。
That's what's nuts about it. She's so childish
でも
and
火はどうしましょう。
like uppity is crazy, but
お昼
just
だったら
happy. It's hard to see her as some ancient, angry
ダークウェーブの長老に
being.
頼んで。美味しいのだ。
They went and got an Italian herbs and spices from Subway.
それは気にしないでほしいな。
胃袋に
Those are my-
収納してたんだけど、変に誤解されたら食欲なくなっちゃうだろうしな。
こんなに美味しい食事をいただけるとは
They're gonna be like, man, can we
こ
bring
の
him
場
on
所
every
で火を
expedition?
使ってほしくなかったんだ。先人の遺産がすすで汚れるのは嫌だなって。なるべくなら保全したいと思うんだ。その後、
I mean, I feel like that's how you should be.
中層階の本格的な探索に乗り出した。調査隊員の皆さんは本当に好奇心旺盛だ。おかげでマッピングも順調に進み、
We got some
中層階の
geniuses on
攻略
this scene.
も楽に終えてしまった。俺たちは最下層へ続く扉に行き着いた。
ここに来て罠を踏みたくないわ
It just burns the whole hallway.
いや、あの術式の
It's
構
gonna take a
造からする
while.
と、
念のため警戒していたが、怪しい
Yeah,
気配
when
は
does
ない。
this
仕掛け
plan
てく
doesn't
るな
feel
ら
like it's
そ
gonna
ろそろだ
start?
と思うんだけど、ミリムもいるから今回は見
Yeah,
送り決めか
true. There it is. Meanwhile, pretty much.
本当にやるのかい？
Yeah, I'm starting to think this really is that baby dragon. Maribel, bro. This is not gonna end well.
はるか昔に封印されたというのに、今もなお憎しみで溢れているのね。
They're like, it's heart beating. GG's. I guess everything up here is fried.
いや、これは
欲望のままに暴れなさい。
Wait, does that work on it as well? Oh, hell nah! What kind of horror movie dragon? That's a bad dragon design, though.
なんだ
Looking
か
like
嫌な
Bale
予
the
感がす
Dread.
るっす。
巨大なエネルギー反応が地上に吹き荒れたみたいだが、
Will Milam recognize it, though?
防衛機構が勝手に
Well, it looks like the wall
敵意
broke
の反応を
behind.
感知しました
ミリム、何か感じ。
Whoa.
リムルよ、すまぬ。
I
一体
mean,
何が
there you go. Her lock-in is insane.
かつて魔王ミリムが封じた古の竜カオスドラゴンです
Ah.
おいらたち
See what I mean, though? Like, it feels like Milam's personality really isn't her personality. Yeah. Blick them down.
このままじゃ拉致が開かないな。
Man, take them all out! He's gonna one-shot it. They're gonna be like, you could do this the whole time? Jeez.
早く中へ。お前たちも一旦下がれ。
But they're gonna chase us.
ここが
Whoa.
最下層
Is that stone something she recognizes from the past civilization?
カオスドラゴンを呼び出してくるとは。
この時代にあの暴君が
Yeah, I thought it was a different type of dragon, but no, it's the chaos one.
リムル様には敵が多いのです
Yeah, you gotta look at me with a straight face and say that?
仕掛けてきたのはいつも向こうからだ。
That he not to fight
頼
was
らぬ
lit.
解決は
どちらかが折れるのならね。相手には相手の正義があるのだろうし、俺だって引
And
く
that's
こ
the
とはで
thing.
きない。
It's like everyone feels strongly about it.
より良い関係を模索すれば敵対せずとも
I've been trying!
なのよ。相手が折れればより要求が大きくなる。
気が合うね。俺は魔王リムルだ。
私はマリアベルロッツォ。
Alright,
あ
cool.
なたの敵な
Just
の。
teleports and has her head in his hand.
一つ確認したいことがあるんだが、俺の傘下に入る。
Oh.
そうすれば無用
Say,
な争いは
God
回避できる。
それは私のセリフなの。
I got an opening position. It's the night shift. The hours are kind of weird, but you know.
お前のやり方では一部の者の富を守るために多くの罪なき民が苦しむことになる。
弱者が搾取されるのは自然の摂理。
Yeah.
そうだな。
So then, if that's your mentality, then what's the problem with him doing what he's doing in your
そり
head?
ゃ何をやったってダメなやつもいるだろうけど、そう簡単に切り捨てていいもんじゃない。
人は生まれながらにして格差があるの。それは
And a lot of this is gonna happen because she has an entire lifetime of believing that and being reaffirmed that from her previous world.
まさか魔王がこんな無双家だなんて。
勇気様、私たちを
Yeah, okay. Are we really running this back?
正しいか決着をつけよう。
全力戦闘態勢へと
Holy.
移行します。
Oh, you know, I'm not playing no games.
人類すべてが理解し合える日など、それこそが
That's true.
多様性の証明でもある。
Realistically, our differences are what drags us down, but it's also what exactly
その正しさ
what
は
lets us evolve as well.
勝利した者こそが主張できるのだろう。
Don't you dare! Why did, bro? You know, usually you can 100% tell when they're about to just go out of their way to end an episode, but for some reason, I didn't feel it happening there. Incredible episode, bro. So we made it into the ruins that Clayman, you know, had domain over, or dominion over, I guess. Now, I wonder, because Clayman wasn't an elf, was he? He had the ears, but no, he was an elf. Oh, okay. So, because I remember them calling him a death man, but that's an undead elf. I see. Because I remembered him having like the pointy ears, but the name they were calling him was a little different. But okay, that makes sense. So he belonged to the society. Kagali or Kazalim was, I'm assuming, a ruler or a very high-ranking official, or maybe they were just a citizen and then later became a demon lord through maybe anger or revenge or something like that. Which actually, now that I think about it, I wonder how much of those past actions Milim truly remembers and associates with that old civilization, because Kagali became, or Kazalim, sorry, was a demon lord, I'm assuming after the town went down, because she got taken out by Leon, if I'm not mistaken. So if she got taken out by Leon, that came after Milim's rampage. Would Milim remember? You know what I'm saying? That I wonder how the timeline of events falls and how much of that Milim truly remembers. But anyways, yeah, so Clayman held dominion over this area, definitely had a connection. I wouldn't be surprised if he lived in the previous nation or whatever. He had a connection to the or he had a way to get through to the lower levels. And once we got to the very, very bottom floor, it looks like Kagali here had this moment of like, whoa, I haven't seen this in a very, very long time. So it feels like that stone with the inscription on it was either written by her or maybe just her people in general, and that's where that connection lies. And it's just surreal to see something like that. But unfortunately, we are being attacked. So the dragon they summoned is the Chaos Dragon. Design is ridiculous. Literally looks like a From Software boss. It looks scary, to be honest with you. When it first popped up, I don't know if you've ever seen on Instagram, it's a big thing with horror reels to just do like the weird, creepy faces of the monsters in the shadows of your home or something to try to do that whole scary vibe. That's what that dragon looked like. As if it was a regular looking dragon and then someone took it and made it scary on purpose. But overall, I mean, it looks sick, and Milim's lock-in is nuts. Now, I said it during the reaction, but I wouldn't go as far as to say that that's literally not Milim's personality. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just a weird, because I mean, I guess we all act differently depending on who we're around. So then, you know, that's probably just what it is. And maybe after living such a long life filled with turmoil and sadness, hatred, depression, and it would swing to happiness and fun and stuff, Milim's just trying her best to live a life that she enjoys. And especially with Rimuru being here and building the nation he has and befriending him, I guess, she's been able to do that a lot more lately. That's kind of where she's trying to live, but that's not gonna erase the fact that she literally is an ancient being that's been around for a very long time and has done some crazy things in the past, but also some good lately. So then I guess it makes sense that she would have two completely different modes that switch at a moment's notice. She locked in so crazy. Those memories must have come flooding back. I mean, she just saw this mural and Based on her dialogue, you can't really jump to the conclusion that she fully remembers everything from the past, but you can definitely tell that she feels that fondness, that familiarity in what she's seeing, and she's just remembering the past and everything that came with it. But you got that, and then suddenly you're literally face to face with a dragon that you sealed a very long time ago. So now it's just, what's going on, you know? And real quick, before I finish up here, the baby dragon isn't the Chaos Dragon, or is it? Are they gonna reveal that to me in the next few episodes? If they're gonna tell me in the next few episodes, don't tell me. But if it's not something that's explicitly stated, just let me know in the comment section. But the way they talk about it, it feels like it is. But it was also a baby dragon. I don't know, and it got murdered. So I don't, you know, I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, Maribel's down there about to enact her plan. We're running it back with old bum on the far right. And yeah, Yuki's gonna be a part of this battle. Maribel said though that she was first gonna try to control Rimuru, I believe, in her plan. Am I mistaken? I feel like that's what I remember her saying. And then if it doesn't go well, I'm assuming she's gonna sick Yuki on them or something along those lines. Yuki is strong, so that's a thing. But Maribel's plan's not gonna work. And I still refuse to believe that Yuki's under control, to be honest with you. And we've talked about it last episode in the breakdown, but based on somebody's comment, it's like we saw Mila act like she was under control, and they also did the eyes and everything when she wasn't under control. So you can't make me believe it here with Yuki or with a lot of characters moving forward, to be completely honest with you. Especially because Raphael left a benchmark for who can and can't be controlled by Maribel's greed and stuff. So overall though, great episode. Sucks that it ended there. I just can foresee an incredible episode in the future, you know, in the next few days. So I can't wait till that happens. But yeah, I mean, Slime is killing it. This season has been fire, and I can't wait to see where we go from here.
魔王がこんな無双家だなんて
Well, I am
現実を教えてあげるのよ
conveniently
君の
laid
相手
out
は僕が
battles.
しよ 他人に支配されるような軟弱者など敵ではないわ
That's gonna be a really hard fight, Shion. Nice, Gomta. Oh, the speed. I was waiting for this for so long.
俺に恨みがあるのか
It looks like it.
復讐心を利用されて
行くのよガイ魔王
Bro, get him out of here. He already got humiliated.
そうか
Oh!
俺と戦いたがってたよ
Oh, did he dissolve him?
な死ぬ前に念願が叶って
何よその力
何って
Oh, no way.
お前は誰を敵にしたのか分かってないのか
Brother, but Granville's gotta be just as strong, or like at least similar.
せいぜい俺の糧となれ
What? You're not ready for this? What? Oh my god. He was like reanimated.
ガイがこうもあっさりやられ
Cause he sucks!
魂を全て燃焼させて最大強化
Yeah,
して
he
いたの
still sucks!
魔王支配までの時間稼ぎにはなる
No!
と思っていたのでもね
Okay, I'll... To the dragon, maybe? Oh, no, they're doing like the, like magic, yes, from season
ホーリー
2?
フィールドか
私たちに勝機がないことくらい分かっているの己の
Can
力を
you
過
not
信
just
したあ
dispel
な
it?
た
Look at how
は
calm
私の
Rimuru
前に
is.
無防備な姿を晒した人と魔物の知恵の差を
You
思い
need
知
to
る
learn
と
the
いう
difference between humans and a monster.
お前は俺を罠にはめたつもりだろうけどこちらも同
Akuro,
じ
my
だ
goat.
俺を支配するにはお前自ら出向かなきゃならないだろうからな
Maribel, you suck!
自分の力を過信していたのは私だったのよ
At least she's honest with
支配
herself.
するなんて危険な存在を放置することは愚かなの
Yo, what I don't understand about you though
本気で行くわ私
is
の
that
全てを
there's
かけて
there's 7
あなたを
more
殺す
and they're way worse.
全力で応じるさ
Then again though, they're not like actively messing with humanity, I guess. Really? Rimuru, are you serious?
他人の心配してる場合かい
どんな強者もせーの
Oh my god, I'm getting hella Jogo versus Gojo vibes right now.
私のグループ
You're so narcissistic.
本能的に持つ性の渇望それを
I can name a lot of things off the top of my head stronger than your greed, bro.
最強のスキルだユニーク
Like-
スキルの次元での話だ
We got ultimate
スキルに
skills.
覚醒しているマスターには通用しません
Right.
個体名
Zero chance.
解析完了だ。
Dude, this looks so good, the effects.
お前の力は通じない。
どこまで常識外れなの。
How utterly weak can you
手を引
be?
けマリアベル。これが最後
Well,
の
okay,
瞬
to be
間
fair, not a lot of people just run around with ultimate skills, so it's not like she would always encounter it. But this is a member of the Octagram you're talking to.
この世界は私だけのものなのよ。
Oh, she's going Super Saiyan 3. Hold up, lock in. Whoa!
ここで勝
The
利を
eyes!
ガイも
Sacrificing
こう
the
して強
soul.
化したのか。
個体名マリアベルロッツの身体能力とともにグリードの力
Oh.
が著しく上昇しています。
This. Yo, okay? Yo, oh, they're popping off. Thank you.
お前の
Beelzebub.
力は通じないと言っただろ。
Oh my god, snap her arm. Oh, yeah, Rimuru is better than me. I would've. Ching, ching, ching. I would've broke. Here it goes. Yeah, I figured he wasn't fighting her at full strength. Brother, halfway through this fight, I'm gonna tell you exactly what's about to happen.
舐めていたのよ魔王リムル。私にここまでさせるとは思わなかったの。
I don't think Yugi's under control. This is what's about to happen.
力が跳ね上がりました。
He's about to check if he can beat Rimuru or not. And if he realizes that he can't, he's just gonna abandon ship.
お褒めの言葉として受け取っておくよ。
Although, the theory is losing some strength because he's super powered now. Yo!
よそ見なんて余裕だね。
Rimuru. He's stronger now.
今日フリエルの
Shock!
万能結界が破られました。超得意体質
あー
アンチスキルなどと推測します。
Yeah, Asta?
俺の絶対防御が
Mr. Wizard King?
攻撃が無効化されちゃうってこと？アーツなら通じるのか。っていうかアルティメットスキルを破るとかおかしい
Yeah,
だ
that's
ろ。
crap.
操られているだけならなるべく殺したくはないんだが仕方ない。
One of my favorite things. When someone unsheathes their sword like that.
すごい刀だね。
Shoot, you should take him out.
ちのセリフさ。
Just a quick, don't end the show. Okay, it's only been 9 minutes.
俺たちは利用されたのか。
Yeah?
勇気様が我々を裏切るなんてありえません。
This whole thing is just, oh my god.
何か私たちに言えない理由があるんだわ。
Nice, Rimuru! Although this will probably be a real fight. Oh! Homie from Vanitas? Dang, I forget his
ど
name.
うしたもんかな。
Roland?
アンチスキルに阻まれ干渉が妨害されました。
I think Mahito made a weapon like that too. Woo, woo!
故に俺の攻撃
Ah,
は
I
効か
see.
ない。刀の攻撃には回避か武器で対応してる。
アンチスキルは武器には適
So
用
he
され
can
ませ
still
ん。
be chopped
やっ
up.
ぱり武器による物理攻撃は通るのか。
油断したね、リムルさん。
Did I really? Did he grab that?
素手で殴られた
Oh my god, he straight blocked it with the barrier. Oh, brother, you might want to step
勇
back.
気からの武器攻撃は
This just got real. Oh! Holy sh... Bro just opened the corridor from Castlevania. And that's a powered up Yuki too.
アルティメットスキルベルドラの暴風系魔法を融合させた一撃だ。
Wait, so Veldora doesn't
外表
just
のアーツ
summon
は
him?
一部の効果が封殺されています。
殺したくはないからな。
Can someone explain in the comments what else the ultimate skill
暴風
Veldora
系魔
comes
法
with
は
aside from just
傷
that?
口から
And...
身体組織を全身を無視。
What?
アンチスキル体質のお前なら致命傷にはならないはずだ。やはりマリアベ
Oh,
ル
so
の
I
グリ
guess
ードに
he
染まりきってる。
was. That's interesting though, like
残る手段は
wait.
マリアベルを始
Through
末
the
するまで
use
眠
of
ってろ。
anti-skill,
ちょ
he
っと強
couldn't
くい
turn
くが
off the
悪
greed?
く思うな
お
よ。
待ちください。勇気様があのような少女に
Oh my
心の
god,
強
here
さ
we
で負
go.
けるなどありえませんわ。あなたは誰かの言いなりになるような人ではないはずです。
What in the Disney Channel, bro? He's about to stand up and act like he couldn't always do this.
なんか俺の方が悪者に見えてきた。
Shoot, I don't care. I am the bad guy.
これ以上情けないとこ見せられないな。君らの声が僕の意識を引っ張り上げてくれたみたいだ。ありがとう。
I don't believe that in the slightest.
よかった。
グリードによる精神干渉が解除された模様
I
で
feel
す。
like he was really just letting it happen.
勇気さえ敵対していなければ騎士の言っていたあの人とやらが
Ah,
なんと
but
クレ
Glenn
ンダ
is
だったことが
alive.
判明。
この人元三部戦らしいっす。
I don't remember you at all. I remember the other battle, Sage.
グレンダが
Not
生きて
you.
るなら先に言ってほしかったよね。
何回も言ったっす。
理不尽すぎる。
This is just absurd. That's how I feel about it.
マリアベルは僕に追わせてくれませんか？
勝
Hello,
て
are
る
we
のか？
forgetting about the ancient
油断
chaos
しなければ
dragon
余
up
裕です
top?
よ。彼女はおそらく最深部にある動力施設を暴走させてリムルさんを
So
巻
then
き
you
添えに
don't
する
you
企
don't
画。
think you should just go? Like you don't think you should go instead of talking to me
暴
or
走
something?
したら遺跡の爆破では収まりませんわ。
ピーシンの真剣な表情
Oh
は
my
迫力があるな。な
Now,
ら
yeah,
任せる
let's go solve this issue because if Milim goes all out, I
お
mean,
前たちはみんなを誘導して、俺はミリムの援護に向かう。
yeah, you let her spill out that one attack she used against Charybdis. What was it? Something Dragon Nova or something like that?
不意をつくことをしなければあの魔王を始末する
An atomic bomb.
なんて不可能。私も巻き込まれかねない危険な方法だけれど、もうそんなことを言っている場合では
Okay,
ないの。
respect. At least you're willing to throw it all away for him for what you feel.
何もない。
Did they lie about that, or did they move it ahead of time?
この遺跡に魔導制御動力
They
をな
lied
すのはな
from
い
the
ぜ。
start.
ちなみに相馬にもありませんでしたわよ。
I guess they had to talk that way because
僕だと思う。
through the greed interference, I guess you would be able to talk or see what they're talking about.
本気でぶつかってみたけど、あれは無理だね。
本気で裏切られたのかと焦りましたわよ。
君にも黙っといた方が。
Yeah, exactly. Okay, thank you. He really was just testing the waters.
認めざるを得ない。今の勇気にグリードの影響は見られない。
Maribel, you just suck, bro. You've been playing in a
あなた
kiddie
は
pool,
私の力を打ち破ったとでも。
and you just got a glimpse at the ocean.
いつからなの？
Wow.
支配されたふりをしていたというの。
答えは演じていただけ。どうだい？
Yeah, buddy. None of us slime fans were getting got by
欲
this.
望が強ければあなたほど強欲なものならなおさら。欲望
You
という
just saw it
感情
fail
の中に
against somebody
由来する
else.
最強の力。
It just did twice.
アンチスキルを作ったのさ。君の欲望より
Yeah, right.
僕の欲望の方がずっと大きい。アンチスキルがなくても
Dang,
僕には
just said
通じな
that
いんだよ。
straight up.
この世界は僕の
It is true though,
遊びだ。
because like here, right, where Maribel. Oh! Oh! Hey, respect.
僕の野望は
なめるな。
And see, here's the difference though, right? Is when Maribel saw that it was hopeless against Rimuru,
強欲のマリアベル。
her plan was to take herself out with Rimuru. Yuki would never do that. Because even if he's weaker than Rimuru and fails, he's just gonna escape because he still wants to control everything. Like, that's a different level of greedy.
正解。
Is he taking it?
よりふさわしいもののもとへ
Yeah,
移るだけ
he's taking
なんだ
it.
から。こっちの世界で生まれていたら世界を支配していたかもしれないね。
She also tried to jump onto a big fish way too early.
スキルを従前に操れなかっただろう。もう聞こえていないか。
Yuki, you're talking to a corpse.
君が自分で
Somebody got
言
hand
ったんだよ
sanitizer?。
僕の野望が大きすぎるってね。
They're gonna end the show before I get to see
おやすみ。
whatever
マリアベル
happens to Milim.
僕がちゃんと引き受けるから。
That's about it.
力なき
Well,
者が
that's
敗者
me.
になるというこの世の真理
That went about the way I was expecting it to go. It's a dog eat dog world. She just ran into a bear. Dude, that thing looks terrifying. Bro, like, wow. What a great episode, dude. I was looking forward to this since I saw the last one. I'm gonna be honest, because I knew that the fights were gonna start, and I knew that everything we've been kind of speculating on, not even just myself, but the comment section, how we've been bouncing off back and forth off each other, kind of trying to figure out what we thought was gonna happen. And we were right. I mean, it went about as easily as we thought it was. Yuki is a good fighter. He also got powered up here, so he's really not as strong as you would expect. I'm sure there's parts of him that, I don't know, it's kind of weird with him, right? Because there's parts of me that thinks he didn't take it seriously, but there's also the majority of me thinks he just would straight up lose against Rimuru anyways. So I don't know, it's kind of a toss-up in my mind. But regardless of it, yeah, I mean, it went exactly how we thought. Maribel sucks. She's just trash. We just knew she was gonna be trash. It's just, she literally deals with regular people, some powered people, but for the most part, she's not dealing with anybody that's strong. You know, so truly strong. When you find someone, I always say this to my friends in real life, like, you think you're really good at this until you meet someone that's really good at this. And then you realize that there are levels to this. And that's just what happened to Maribel in this case. She was very confident, and she just realized, you know, no, there's levels to this, and Rimuru doesn't even sit at the top of this ladder, bro. There's plenty of people stronger than him, you know? And what I was saying during the reaction that's kind of confusing is because Granville, I'm assuming Granville at full strength, because they had that whole scene last season, but obviously that didn't really work out. I'm assuming Granville at full strength is around Hinata's strength level, right? And if you follow the assumption, I guess, or you follow the story that said Rimuru fought Hinata to a standstill, in reality he won, but fought Hinata to a standstill, well then you would expect Maribel out of all people to understand just how strong Rimuru is and how out of the realm of possibility it is to beat him under normal circumstances. That's why she panicked and went to Yuki and then was just gonna blow the whole place up because she realized like, yo, this guy's a lot stronger than I thought he was. Yes, I just don't get it. Why do you think these demon lords have been ruling for thousands of years? The top strong ones? Why do you think they've been around for so damn long? Because nobody can take them out. It's that simple. It's really hard. Yeah, you know? But Yuki took her power. Yuki has anti-skill, so that's some bull. Still not strong enough, and now we're gonna deal with this dragon. Milim's still kind of standing up there a little shocked. I think just the idea of seeing this dragon from her past, she doesn't know what to do. And I have no doubt in my mind that she can take it out. I just don't think she wants to outright. But if she were, like I was saying during the reaction, but if she were to and just starts unleashing some super powerful attacks to try to take it out, this whole place is done, bro. It's gonna get razed. Milim is really strong. It'll be like an atomic bomb went off up there. And that's something that not even Rimuru can really deal with up there. Like if Milim blows everything up, she's at a different tier of power. So we're really gonna want to figure this out and help her. Knowing Rimuru and Raphael, it's gonna be very simple, bro. He's gonna go up there and solve the issue. Shoot, somehow Rimuru's gonna go up there, and I'm assuming the Chaos Dragon is the baby dragon that died, right? I'm assuming like either one of two things. Rimuru's gonna go up there and the Chaos Dragon is just gonna be a regular dragon, or Rimuru's gonna go up there and he's gonna make the Chaos Dragon into the baby dragon. Either way, Milim's gonna be fine and happy with it. That's what I see. Rimuru's a problem, or let me be clear. Raphael is a problem solver, so I'm sure that's gonna go over pretty well. But overall, I mean, great episode. Even the fight, this episode was better than the fights last season, because it wasn't even just that. Well, okay, let me not be super hypercritical. Last season's fights were entertaining and they were good. It's just that we were sitting in a room for the majority of the season, and then when we got to the fights, they didn't look incredible to the point where you would think, oh my god, you know? But this one looked nice. This one looked really nice, and we're only 10 episodes into the season. I'm assuming there's bound to be more conflict with the Eastern Empire looming. There's a lot more fun to be had, a lot more festivals to be held, more politics to go through, more dungeon shenanigans. We all love slime and everything that it has to offer. And we're past this Maribel stuff. I'm sure there's gonna be more issues. I don't think Granville's gonna let this just slide. So we'll kind of see how he decides to move and who's gonna target Rimuru next. Because let's just be honest, bro. We can't live in peace. We just can't. To see where we go from here, we gotta wait until next week. So in the meantime, if you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, or follow my Patreon, linked in the description down below. You'll gain access to early and cut and exclusive reactions that you get to decide on and influence. That should be it, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.